YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Inspiration. I am so happy you are able to join us today. This series, if you're not familiar with it, is hosted by myself and Markeisha. And basically, we just come on every other Sunday at noon and just share what we create. This is a way to make sure that we keep our crafting mojo going and come on here and share with all of you all what we created. So, before we get started, we always share some type of motivational or inspirational quote with you guys. So, I want to share with you guys the motivational quote I have. I don't know if there's a particular author for this quote. It was just written up on the whiteboard at work, and so I really loved it, and I want to share it with you guys today. And it says, "Don't ever regret knowing someone in your life. Good people will give you happiness. Bad people will give you experience, while the worst people will give you a lesson. The best people will give you memories." I really love that quote, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. So real quickly, I want to share with you guys the products that I use to create my projects. I created 3 cards in a 2-page layout. My goal is to beef up my card collection and to also beef up Larcelle's scrapbook album. My oldest daughter, Michaela, she has some gorgeous scrapbook albums. When I started working on her albums, I was just really getting into scrapbooking. So I have several scrapbook albums of Michaela. However, with Larcelle, not so much. I kind of got into other things, making cards, altering projects, and different things like that. And I kind of got away from scrapbooking. So I'm trying to get back in the groove of doing that and make sure that Larcelle has her memories captured as well. So let me share with you real quick some of the products I use. I'm going to go through them real quick. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section or you can mail me. I'll leave my email in the link below. So I use this. Y'all are going to get tired of seeing this, but I absolutely love this die. This is the Spellbinders Floral Ovals. I use this embossing folder. And you guys, don't laugh. La La Land Filigree Corners. I love this little die here, and I use it in my cards all the time. I love it. I use this Anna Griffin Spellbinders, and here's the name, not Spellbinders, Anna Griffin Embossing Folder, and here's the name of it. Okay. Martha Stewart Embellishment, the corners. This embossing folder. You kind of see that. Some of these fun embellishments. I've had these K & Company stickers in my stash for a very long time. And so you just never know when you're going to use something. So I finally used these. Some of these fun stickers. This die. This is called the Decorative Labels 22. The Decorative Labels 34. Gina Marie X Stitch dies, and those are the rectangles, and then the rectangle stitch dies. And then this one, this is the first time I used this one. This is the Radiant Rectangles. All right, so those are all the products I use. So let me share with you my cards first, and then I'll share my 2-page spread. So you guys know that I love to take pre-made cards and change them up and make them my own. It's a quick way to beef up your card stash, and so I decided to do that. Before I share this card with you, I'm going to share with you what it looked like before I put my spin on it. Okay, and here is the card all fixed up. It measures roughly 5 by 7, give and take a little. And you can see I matted it up with this really pretty green. And then here's the embossing folder. Let me bring it up here. If you can see it, there you go. You can see that really pretty embossing folder. And then here's the beautiful image. You see how pretty that came out? And basically I just bathed it. I just gave it a bath with Winkle. You can see how shiny that is. It turned out so pretty. I love that image. You can see I used the La La Land filigree corners, and then I used like a really pale green pearl center there. Right there. And then I just topped it off with a cute tulle bow that I made and put a little rhinestone in there. And you guys, I was able to play with my hot foil and letterpress machine for the very first time. I've had it for quite a while and just hadn't played with it. And look at the results of that, you guys. I absolutely love that machine. It is awesome. It makes everything, you know, especially if you like the foiling like me, it just makes everything look so professional. And I love the look of that. So I'm going to be playing with that machine some more. All right, and then here's the front. Of course, you can see that. And then here's the inside. And that's the Radiant Rectangles die there. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And then I finished it off on both sides of the inside of the card. And then here's the back. I just embossed it. You can see the embossing a lot better on the colored cardstock. So that's the embossing. Love how that card turned out. That is so pretty. I love it. Another card I wanted to play with and change and make my own was this cute little card that I picked up from Marshall's, I think. Isn't she just the cutest thing? This little pig. And when I saw this card, instantly I knew I wanted to do something cute with her. So this is what it looks like in the inside. So you can always use that for another card if you like. And then this is the back. And then look at this where it says handmade with love. You can use your circle punch and just punch that right out and put that on the back of something. Isn't that cute on your card or anything? So she is cute. And so she also had some fake eyelashes. I took one of them off because I lost one and I had to use it. So let me share with you how I fixed her and did her different. So this is what I came up with. She is the cutest thing ever. I absolutely love her. You can see that I added one of these sequence bows. I put some fun tulle behind that. And here are her cute little eyelashes. I put some Winkle on her little snout. And then when I saw this image, for some reason, I don't know why, I just thought of Wendy Williams saying, "How you doing?" So I decided to use that as my sentiment for the card. I just typed that out on my computer. And I also used some stickles around the edges of you can't hardly see it, but I used some stickles there. This piece here came from the original card, and actually it's one piece. It just has the pink glitter behind it, but this is one piece. And so yeah, this is how this turned out, and I love her. I think she's so fun, and it will be a cute little card to send to someone. And so here's the inside. And you can see the die I used there. I finished it off in that fun hot pink. And I had this cut out in my stash, so I just included that. All right. And here's the back. Real cute. Isn't she cute, y'all? I love her. She is adorable. One last card I want to share with you guys. It's very simple, but I love the colors. Is this card right here. You can see that embossing folder that I used. It is so pretty. I love it. I love this color right here. This light turquoise color. It is so pretty. You can see my La La Land filigree corners in action there. My sentiment for the card is a recollections cutout. I used made a ribbon here with a gold and silver center. And this card also measures. I like 5x7 cards. I notice I make 5x7s quite a bit. So here's the inside. And you can see the floral ovals there, finished off in the inside. And then I'm loving embossing the card on the back too. I just really like that look to the card. So that's the back. So that's that card. Then I created a 2-page spread layout. And let me share with you. Before I share it with you, I want to share the main or the focal point for my layout. I want to share with you what I used. And this is how the image looks on a scrapbook page. I think he turned out super, super cute. You can see him there. I just cut him right out of that gift bag. The image was on both sides of the bag, so I used the nose part on the other image and put it on the image to pop it up so it can look dimensional, as well as the glasses. Also, you notice that he had like some grass or greenery in his mouth, and so I definitely was not going to fussy cut that out. So I actually used one of my dies and just placed it up under this part to make it look like he was eating the greenery. I think that turned out really, really cute. You can see the layering I did there. Also created my own grass with the Martha Stewart fringe scissors. Here's my those stickers for my title, Wow thing. I just placed it on top of a corrugated piece, and I inked with vintage photo to make that title really pop. Also, I used a cute little ladybug over here in the corner. You can see the Martha Stewart corners that I also used. All right. And I used some burlap peeking out there and here. So that's the first page. And let me share with you the second page. Here's the second page that I just highlighted some photos of Larcelle. You don't have to always use the same photos when you're scrapbooking. You can use a variety of photos. And I was trying to capture Larcelle's really fun, wild, feisty personality. So that was the whole point of it. So here's that cute little embellishment I used there. I used a button with some twine, used some more of the sticker there. And let me share with you the photos of Larcelle. So cute. Look at her little face painted. Here she is posing for the camera. She loves taking pictures. Look at that smile. She has such a fun personality. And here's another one of those fun stickers right there. Okay, so this is how the layout looked together. You can kind of see it there. Isn't that cute? I love how that turned out. I love it. So that's what I have for you guys today. Make sure you check out Markeisha. You are guaranteed to be inspired. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.